Lovelights, how are you guys doing today? So, um, I'm probably gonna put the picture before the video. I'm gonna put it somewhere in here. But anyways, that is like a representation of this masculine. Like if y'all could see what's going on in my head, that picture I just showed is exactly what's happening with him. Like I see him stuck in like an incubation pod or whatever they're called, and he's hooked up to tubes and he's floating in water and just sitting there. And then you're on the outside touching the glass, and my phone just got a notification, so confirmation. You're outside the pod touching the glass, looking at him, and he opened his eyes and seen you, and it's like he just went through a whole type of awakening once he laid eyes on you. But anyways, I wrote some notes for Justin Timberlake's song Mirror, because that was the significant song to this. 1111 is significant. Also with what you doing? 111 is significant too. And y'all please excuse the noise in the background. I'm gonna just go ahead and do my notes first before I get deep into the message. I get descriptive with the message here in a little bit, but you guys were twin sweethearts. Once he wants to grow old with you, and if you're a masculine, flip the roles. This is a feminine. I just always say he because I'm a feminine, so flip the roles as needed. But he doesn't know how to fight for you, but today he's rewriting history. So once again, going back to that picture, like I said, when he opened his eyes, he saw you. It's like he got to restart. It's like God gave him a whole nother chance, because while he's in that little capsule, he feels like someone else is controlling his life. Like he's not a control of his own. But once he's seen you, it's like, you know what? I might have messed up with this person, but clearly I'm getting another chance. So let me fix myself. Let me get on the right track. And I only see you, like nothing else. So my focus is on you. I'm coming for you, type thing. Okay. You are the star in his life. Loves to sing or rap, dancer, loves food or jewelry. Y'all souls are connected, and he has always shadowed you. You have always shadowed him. You could be pregnant or had a child with this person. He or she wants to celebrate with you. You are their joy. Some of these people are on the other side and they're protecting you, always your shadow. So like some of you guys, your person has already passed away. And my condolences for that. 3:22 on the clock. So from the other side, they have always been protecting you, always been your shadow, always been around you, always been just in your energy. So like you can feel their presence, you know that they're there. And like I said earlier, what I did to you is history. So that's confirmation of what I was talking about earlier too, that like he doesn't care about what he did in the past, because he can't go back and change it. All he can do is make it up to you. He doesn't want to apologize, but he does, like 4:04 on the clock. Like he doesn't only want to give you an apology because he feels like you deserve more than that. Like he feels like instead of me talking, I want to show you that I'm serious. I want to show you that I changed. I want to show you that I'm sorry. Let's unwrap the mystery of tomorrow together, because what he did yesterday is history. So once again, like I was saying, like he wants to build this future with you, and he wants to move forward with you in a positive way. Y'all don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but he's willing to take that risk on you because you are the person he wants. I'm lost without you. You're my other half. See? Like, please only have eyes for me. Once I awaken to our connection, It was easy to choose you. I replay our memories every day, saying goodbye to the old me, because if he or she doesn't say goodbye to the old them, they can't be with you. They know that you're not accepting that person, so that person has to die first before they can be in union with you. When death comes to collect, I want to stand next to you holding your hand. So like, once again, growing old with you, wants to be there to you guys' last days, and in their last moments, they want to spend their last moments with you. I want to watch the world collide as we ride each other's wave. I want to take my rib cage and protect your heart with it. Oh, that's so sweet. I never want anyone to lay a finger on you. Okay, so that's the end of those notes. So, hold on right quick, guys. Y'all, if y'all could see what I see in my head, like, my stuff be so animated. But, like, pulling on this masculine's energy, 616, pulling on his energy, he does feel like it's just a trap. Like, okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all a story about my childhood, right? Because it has to go with what this masculine is trying to say. He cannot get his words together, but I can feel it, and it matches what I went through. So when I was a kid, I dated this boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was my first love. And so back to teen sweethearts. So he was my first love. We were teenagers. I went against my family to be with him. Like, I did not care. But he showed me the love I wasn't getting. That's why 717. That's why I went against my family to be with him, because he was showing me love that I was missing. And this masculine, he has multiple choices around him, because the person that I was with had multiple females trying to get his attention, trying to get him away from me, wanting him to leave me alone. Females that was there before me, that was toxic as fuck to him, was trying to get him to leave me alone. So this masculine is feeling like he messed up because he played around with those other people. And just like my masculine, well, my story, when I met him, I was like 14 or 15 years old. I remember exactly what he was wearing the day I met him, and I'm almost 30, y'all. He had an afro, and he was wearing a red long sleeve turtleneck. That's funny because mine is like a turtleneck, but he had a turtleneck long sleeve red. It was like a school uniform type thing that he had on when I first met him. And he was talking to a kid that was around me, right? And I remember mugging him because the kid, I knew the kid, right? It was the kid that I helped raise. So I knew the kid. And I was like, who the hell is this nigga? Like, in my head, thinking that, like, who the F is this? And he was just spending so much time talking to him, having fun, whatever, right? Me and him wound up getting real close to each other. And yes, he did have a bad reputation. So your masculine or your feminine might have a bad reputation. They might be very popular, because he was popular with everybody in the apartments. Everybody knew him. That's why when me and him started dating, everybody and their mama was in our business. He might be tall, because this masculine was tall. But at the time, I was taller than him. But now I've seen him since he became grown, and that man is taller than me now. So yeah, this masculine might be chocolate. He might be brown skin. He might be tall. He might like to keep his hair cut short. He might have long hair. He might be gang related. And my masculine had a twisted mind, right? He did. And he been through a lot of stuff. So that's another reason why his mind was so twisted. I do myself. That's another reason why I was so accepting of him. So, continuing on with the story. This man, when I came into his life, he had multiple women in his ear, in his face, yada yada. But when he spotted me, he wanted me, right? You're like, I'm about to on that. But he didn't approach me. He didn't come after me. His brother was showing me attention first. Like, no, he showed me attention first. And then, like, he wanted to kind of break it off with me because he wasn't really feeling us, whatever the case may be, right? Because I wasn't the type of female that those other females were. So he was trying to cut ties with me. He was like, nah, this ain't even my vibe. Like, I don't even think I want shawty. So he left me alone. And his brother came my way. I kid you not. We were sitting on the steps, one-on-one. We was sitting on the steps when he broke it off with me. He broke up with me, right? And was walking away. His brother swooped in right behind him, 11-11, right behind him, sat on the steps and started showing interest in me. And that pissed him off. And he was like, hold up, nah, like, I gotta 11-22, I gotta come back. Cause what you mean? You like her? And his brother was like, well, shit, you know, if you ain't trying to lock her down, if you don't want her, pass her to me. Like, we hadn't had sex or anything yet while this was happening. And me and him had only been dating for like 2 or 3 weeks. So 11:44, it wasn't deep at all. But as soon as his older brother showed that attention, he was like, nah, I ain't coming back. Because no, you're not about to. That was mine. And his brother over there like, no, bro, like, you don't want her. You don't want her. 202, so let me pull up on her. This masculine is laughing. Like, while I'm telling y'all this story, 12-12, he over here laughing. I can hear him in my head laughing. I can actually see him. Like, he's sitting, like, up here while I'm talking to y'all. 12-22 and 1-2-3. But he wasn't having it. So your masculine might be someone that has a hard exterior. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, he doesn't play that shit. Like, because that's how this masculine was that I dated as a kid. He didn't play that shit. He'll fight anybody. He don't care who you was. Your masculine can be very smart. Because the dude that I dated as a child, he was very smart. Matter of fact, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna say his name, Brandon. His name was Brandon, cause I don't like doing all that 1303. I don't like doing all that going around trying to come up with a name. His name was Brandon. This man was smart. He had straight A's, but he kept getting in trouble in school, right? So your masculine might have had issues in school. He might have got suspended a lot. Might have moved around in schools a lot. He doesn't have to. He might have, because somebody's masculine out there did that. So if that's not your masculine or your feminine, that part ain't for you. 333. But when me and him really got to know each other, our connection was deep. Like, our love for each other was strong. He was very, like, protective over me. He did not play that about me. Like, once me and him really did get serious, when we started dating again, we did get serious, but he betrayed me a lot. He did. And this masculine is like getting sad now. So yeah, yo masculine, 407, my birthday. But yeah, so this is my masculine talking to me too, 414. But I can see him like getting down, like, this person, feminine or masculine, because, you know, women, we can be on our masculine energy, is feeling sad. Like, they feel hurt. They feel ashamed that they betrayed you in a way that they did. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to pick up on the rest of his energy. 444. So your masculine could probably rub his leg a lot, or you, because I don't know where the hell that came from. But I mean, if not, I'll just keep with the story. Yeah, okay, I'll just keep going with the story because he still don't know how to explain it. But we used to talk late at night, 5:05. We'll be sitting on a green box looking up at the stars. We planned our life together. Um, Whenever he would expose his dark side to me, I was always accepting of it. Like, even if it scared me, I was accepting of it. Like, I accepted him for who he was, no matter what, because I loved him that much. Like, I didn't care what demons came with you. Like, I love you and I accept you for you. And this person, like, I can feel like this deep love, like deep rooted love. Like, now I'm seeing, you know how old school, it's a little bit old school, 555, where they would take switches and soak them in time together to whoop your ass with. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. But nobody's about to get a whooping. I'm seeing that's how y'all relationship is. Like, it's tied together, it's woven, and it's powerful like a tree, you know, because where the switches come off of 616 trees, it's tree branches. So, like, y'all are deeply rooted in each other's energy. Y'all are deeply rooted together. Um, oh, that is so sweet. I love that for y'all. Like, I love y'all. So I be so happy when I hear about sweet shit like this. I love. But and I just got a notification from the Peppermint Tarot LLC. Y'all go follow her. I love me some her. That's my sis. Y'all go follow her. Not blood sis, but I love me some her. That's my soul sister. She's a part of my soul tribe too. But this masculine, like, whenever something was wrong with him, he would always lean on me. He would come tell me 7-Eleven. He would come tell me all his issues, all his problems, 717. And he trusted that I wouldn't judge him. If he was confused on something and didn't know who to run to, who to talk to, he would come to me because he knew, like, I wasn't going to judge him. And, like, yes, we argued a lot. Yes, we got into it a lot because he did betray me a lot. He did tell me lies a lot. Like, but we were kids. So you can't really expect no full grown relationship out of children. Not always. Some kids can. But you can't really expect it to be 100% together. Because y'all still both immature. Y'all both still growing. And you could have been more mature than he was. Because I was more mature than him at the time. He still had a lot of growing to do. I still had a lot of growing to do. But we did do it a lot. Like, I ain't even going. I know that's a little bit TMI, 18, but that's significant to y'all. Whoever y'all are, y'all did it a lot with y'all partner. When y'all was teens or when y'all met, once y'all became 18, 19 type thing, you know, that's still considered teens because you hear it in the name, 18, 19, you're still teens. Y'all could have been doing it a lot back then, and like, it was always passionate, it always felt good. So it could have been another relationship where y'all argued a lot, and then that's how y'all made up. Because like, with him, we will argue a lot. We never fought each other. We would wrestle. We came close to fighting, but we didn't. We just wrestled 909. We would wrestle each other. It was never like no fist blown with each other. Never that. But afterwards, 1919, we would, you know, make up. I remember a lot of times it would be cold outside. Like, this man didn't care what type of weather it was. So your masculine or your feminine don't care if it's rain, sleet, or snow. They on the way to you, honey. They pulling up because he will always come to my door. He didn't care what type of rain, what type of snow, how cold it was. That man did not care. He was at my door. If something happened to me, like where I got hurt or something, other than it being him, but like actually like physically hurt. He was right. He was on it. He was right there. What's going on with my baby? Where my baby at? Let me hug, love on her. Like he was on it, right? Um, scared. 2020. I'm seeing 2020. It's not 2020 on the clock. So 2020 is significant to somebody. It's 2020 now on the clock. So confirmation. You might have met this person in 2020. Something significant could have happened then. Whatever. Y'all could have had a child together then. But this masculine, what was I about to say? Remind me so I can tell them. Okay, smart ass. he over here, this your story. You remember. Wanna be smart? Okay, smart ass. Shit. Okay, so yeah, I was talking about if I get hurt. He was the first one on it. Y'all, it really slipped my mind. What the heck was I about to say? Also, this just now popped up in my head. He bought me a teardrop necklace because of all the tears that he made me cry, right? It was real. It was beautiful too. 1, 2, 3. It was beautiful. So this person could have bought you your first piece of jewelry or whatever, or he could have bought you jewelry as a gift before. What else was it? And he did admit to me that a lot of the times that he told me he had cheated on me was a lie. He just wanted to make sure I still cared about him. So he would lie and tell me he cheated when he didn't. 155. So that's an example of him being immature. Like, you're hurting me for no reason. But that's also a part of what ruined our connection, because he kept making me feel like he was cheating and kept hurting me over and over, whether it was real or a lie. He kept doing that over and over to me. So therefore, it pushed me away and wanted me not to give him a chance no more. So that could be significant. 222. That could be significant to you in your person's relationship. Damn, I really forgot. Like, come on, come back to me, because it's something that me and him did that was significant to this message. What did we do? What was it? No, you popping up other stuff in my head right now. Now, the person I'm talking about, his energy is popping up stuff in my head that he wants me to say. But no, it was something else significant. I got different energies right here, right now. Like, I got this person that's sitting right here is y'all representative. Like, it represents y'all person. Then the person whose name I mentioned, its energy is present as well. Okay. So when I was talking about we did it a lot, right? 23. I was talking about we did it a lot. Y'all could have met at 23 or something significant at 23. The very first time me and him did it, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe I'm about to say this. It's not like too personal, but it's just like, why am I bringing this up? Like, why do you want me to say this so bad? But the first time me and him did it, we were at my cousin's house. And we were running around. He chased me around the house, right? Because I didn't want to give him nothing. Like, he chased me. It wasn't forced. Like, please do not think it was forced. It was just one of those, you want me, you gotta come chase me type things, you know? And I was shy. Like, I have always been shy, but it was worse back then. 414. I'm finally coming out my shell. I'm trying. But we were laughing, we were giggling just in the moment. We were so happy, right? And we seemed like we were just kids, and we were enjoying the moment and just having fun and laughing. It seemed like just kids, you know, like how they tell you need to act like a child. You need to return as like a child or whatever. 2442. Wow, the numbers mirroring each other. So yeah, this definitely could be somebody's twin, because the numbers is just like flipped. Okay. yeah, this is significant to y'all because y'all could have had a very childlike energy towards each other, because me and him did. Our energy was really childlike towards each other. 505. And he really chased me all around that house, and I see us right now in my head. 5:15, the scene is playing out in my head again, and we're laughing, we're enjoying each other's presence. Like, he'll catch me, and then oh you know. And then when he finally did catch me, it's like my heart was racing. I was like, hold up, like, is this really about to happen? Like, I was nervous. I was like, oh shit, like, ooh. So that could have been significant. Like, when y'all first met, you were nervous, or they were nervous. Somebody was nervous, right? Or you just had that type of energy, like excitement, anxious, like, what's gonna happen? Like, how's it gonna be? And like, I remember when we got done, I told him, I was like, I have to leave 6:06. I was like, I have to go home. Like, I cannot stay the night, because he wanted me to stay the night. And I was like, no, like 6:16. I was like, no, I can't do that. Like, I have to go. And like, he was walking me out the door, and he did not want me to leave. Like, he kept 26. He kept trying to hold on to me. Like, the night that we did that, that's what locked us in. Like, you know how they say soul ties? Soul ties are so very real. And when we did this that night, that we locked in that soul tie, we had already created one outside of, doing it. But I gotta watch what I say, because y'all know TikTok and YouTube, they be doing the most. But, yeah, once we actually did it, that deepened our soul ties. Like, okay, that's why he wanted me to bring it up. 707, remember when I was talking about you guys' energy seemed entwined, like branches like tied together? Like, the moment that y'all did it, you locked in. Like, y'all locked each other in. Like, y'all tied each other together. Like, y'all sealed in that soul tie type thing. 27. Okay, so that's why he kept wanting me to bring that up. What? Okay. I never looked at that like that. All right. But to continue on. Okay, now I'm seeing the scene where I picked him up. Okay, so me and him was both skinny, right? And I was skinnier than this. Like, I was little, for real. Like, I was like $125. I was small, or smaller than that as a kid. And he was skinny as well. And like, I looked like I had no type of muscles. Even now, I don't look like I have muscles, but I do. Like, you'd be surprised. But A18, he was like, you ain't strong, like, you ain't got no muscles, you don't work out. And I picked him up, and I literally grabbed him by his legs like this and picked him up. And he was just like, what the fuck? Like, put me down. Like, he started yelling, like, put me down. So you could have picked your masculine or feminine up, and it surprised the hell out of them. Like, oh, you strong. So, like, that could have happened between y'all. But, all right. Calm down. Like, I ain't forgot about y'all. Like, calm down. This masculine is like, hold on. Like, don't forget about me. Like, trust me, I'm not. But let's just zone back into his right quick. This other one, get back. So 9:19, 9:11, and sometimes when I say numbers, they ain't on the clock, but it's the numbers I'm seeing, so I gotta say it. So this energy, back to why he wanted me to bring up Brandon, was because of the deep connection that we had. Like, how I was always understanding of him having issues. Like, that man that told me some dark secrets, and I'm not gonna say a motherfucking word, but he done told me some shit, and I'm mouth sealed. So your person might be able to trust you with their deepest, darkest secrets, and you won't judge them. You'll be accepting of them, or they have a deep, dark secret that you don't know about yet. Because I'm getting that energy too. Some of y'all know, and some of y'all don't. Some of y'all, you gonna walk away once you find this out. Some of y'all know some of it, but not the entirety of it. But you don't care. Like, it's just like, I'm mad because I had to find out through somebody else or through something else, like a tarot reader, a dream, somebody told you 30-30, but you're mad and upset because somebody else had to come tell you. This person is scared. Like, now I'm getting the energy of fear. This person is scared, and my toe started hurting when I said that. So maybe, like, it's something significant about somebody's feet. Maybe you like to keep your toes, nails done, whatever, toenails done. Or like with my foot, I have a significant scar on my foot, 11-11. So maybe something happened to them as a kid that left a scar on their foot. You were born with a scar. You have a certain birthmark. 1, 2, 3, 122. Or this person could, flip the roles, whichever way it needs to go. Okay, so 0, they might love 0 because Brandon loved 0. You could have been buying him gifts for his birthday, because I did Brandon like that on his birthday, or vice versa. Either way. This person wants you to know that, like, their life has been hard. It hasn't been easy. Even though it seems like it has, they always dream about you. They always think about you. Oh, okay. So, all the juicy stuff, 212, all the juicy stuff is coming up. So, Brandon, when we were kids, Brandon used to always pick other people over me. Not always, but he did it to me multiple times. 222. He did it to me multiple times, right? And each time he would do it, it would be when we were breaking up. So, it's this one girl. I don't remember her name. One of them was Joy, but I don't know what happened to her. It could be Joy. It could be Joy that this happened to. It was some girl that he met, and he moved out of town with her and left me. I was like, oh, so you just fuck our relationship type shit, or fuck that, we got a bond, because I can't remember if we were still dating or not at the time. 303. But just forget our bond. And he came and told me that he was leaving, and I remember breaking down crying. I was so hurt because I did not want him to leave, and he left anyway. 3322. He left anyway. He got down there, but he was still calling me. He was still like having conversations with me. 333. She was stalking my Facebook page. She called me before. I remember that because I was at school. I was in a line and I got a phone call from her. She didn't know where he was at. And then she was asking me if we were messing around, what was going on with us, yada yada, And I'm like, girl, I ain't screwing him. He way down there with you. Like, he was far from where I was. Like, girl, he way down there with you. But yeah, we still talk. We got a relationship still. Not in one, but we still have some type of relationship, Like, whether it's friendship type thing, stuff like that. And then I remember one day he called me, 414. He called me, and he told me that they were arguing. Once again, I don't know if this was Joy or a different girl that he moved out with, because I can't remember which one he moved out with. I really think it's Joy, but I can't remember which one. He told me that him and her was arguing because he kept saying my name in his sleep. And I was just like, oh, 444, 444, 444. Y'all could love Wendy's. or have a child that loves Wendy's, because my child loves Wendy's, and that just popped up in my head. He was telling me he was still saying my name in his sleep. So he wound up sleeping on the couch, still on the couch saying my name. So once again, 505, that's an example of the fact that y'all are so deeply rooted and tied together. Because every person this man dated that I found out about knew about me. So God knows how many people he dated I don't know about that know about me. Because every time he dates somebody, he tells them about me. Whether it's him talking shit or him telling them who his first love was. 35. Because at one point, he lied to this girl telling her I was talking shit about her. And I wound up confronting the girl's sister because the girl's sister said something to me. I was like, I don't even know y'all. Like, how am I gonna talk shit about y'all? I don't even know y'all. 555. Like, what? So that started a whole argument. I think he was trying to get her to fight me because I didn't want to be with him. So I was just like, whatever. 606. Yep, confirmation. Whatever. So this masculine, this masculine or feminine could have probably got somebody to try to come fight you. 616. They could have told lies on you. They could be spreading rumors about you. Or every time they date somebody, your name is brought up. So at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, that shows where your heart is really at, because everybody you date know me in some type of way. They know of me, because you don't know me, you know of me. So like, yeah, I was just like, bro, you don't have to bring it up. Oh, and now this scene is popping up in my head. He had his first child. I don't know how many kids he got now, but the day he had his first child, he called me. I'm his ex at this point. The person he had a child with, they were dating and had been dating for a while, because they was going around calling each other husband and wife, even though they never was married. But they were calling each other that, 717. So I thought he was really happy. I was like, okay, because I'm the type of person, when it comes to my first love, I don't care if he's not with me, as long as he's happy. Like, I just wanted him to be happy. I wanted him to have the family he always wanted. That's significant too, because that just sparked his attention. So this masculine or feminine could want a type of family they never had, because that was what Brandon wanted. He always wanted a family of his own. And he called me after she gave birth to his child. I'm the person he called to tell that he had a baby. And I'm like, bro, you don't do that. You don't call. I'm the ex. You don't call me to tell me that shit. Bro, no, that's so disrespectful to y'all's relationship. But that shows where his heart was at. Like, that man, like, he just wanted to tell me. Like, then he told me, well, I just wanted to tell somebody, and I was the first person that came to mind. Like, no. And what's crazy, it's like when we were kids, they called it puppy love. They was like, y'all don't even love each other for real. It's just puppy love. But how was it puppy love when years later, when we were adults, like 5 years from that time that we had met, we were adults now, and we still love each other? We still got love for each other. And then add 2 more years to that, so we at 7 now, and we still got love for each other. He still thinks about calling me, because it was like 7 years later that he had his first child. Maybe a little bit more, but somewhere in there. And I'm still on his mind. 919. We got whole different relationships and everything. I done had a baby already with somebody else, like. And then the night that he met my son, he told me, he was like, your son was supposed to be my child. I was supposed to be his dad. And I'm like, bro, stop. So this connection between you and this masculine could really be like that, or feminine. Like, y'all really feel like y'all should have had each other's first baby, but it didn't happen like that because y'all wasn't on the same frequency? Or if you did have each other's first baby, that's extra confirmation for you that this is what it was. Now, if it's toxic, if you and your baby daddy is toxic, honey, I'm not talking about you. No, or your baby mama. I'm not talking about y'all. You know if this is your person or not. I'm not talking about delusional. I'm talking about you had signs and synchronicities, like actual real dreams of this person, actual confirmations of this stuff. Like you went and asked God, is this my person? Reveal it to me type thing. And he revealed it. Not one of those, well, I love him, but it's one-sided. But he's still my person. Or she's still my person. That's still mine. No, that's delusional. That ain't your person. But this masculine is really wanting me to pick up on that. Like, he is really hurting without you being by his side. He is so lost. And he's grinding. He wants me to let you know that for sure. He is grinding his ass off. He's trying to come at you with some type of gift. He wants to, and even if the gift is not material, the gift can be him coming to you as a real man. Like, I'm finally in my king energy type thing. 122, 123. I'm finally in my king or queen energy. I finally got my head on my shoulders correctly. I'm tired of the streets. I'm tired of doing what I'm doing. I'm ready to be all about you. I'm ready to be committed. I'm ready to not lie to you no more. I don't want to hurt you no more. And if you don't want to get in a relationship with me, that's okay. 144, we can start off as friends, but I'm not letting you go. Like, you can act like 155. You can act like you don't want to be with me, but you know deep down you want to be with me, and I want to be with you. You know you want to have a family with me. I know I want to have one with you. Ooh, my shit is going off up here. Ooh, my shit's going off. Ooh. But you want to be with me. I want to be with you. 212. You are where I want to build my empire. Okay, now I'm just talking. I'm just talking like him. Like he's talking through me. 222. You are where I want to build my empire at. These are his words to you. Not mine. You where I want to build my empire. You are the one I want to lay my seed in. You are the mother of my child, the father of my children. If y'all got one or more, as you need it. I'm sincerely sorry for what I did. You are going to receive an actual apology from him now. So don't accept me saying it as the actual apology. No. He needs to actually apologize to you in person, or she. I know where I want to be now. My head is together now. I've been cleaning myself up. Drug addictions for some. Sex addictions, because that's an addiction too. And also, that need to be said too. Hold on, before I move on. Just because somebody has a sex addiction does not mean they fucking everybody and their mama. Because they could be fucking on one person multiple times and will not leave them alone. Because that's something that me and Brandon struggled with. We had a sex addiction. We were always sleeping together, 43, always. When he would get mad, we sleep together. When we couldn't understand something, we sleep together. When he stressed out, we sleep together. Like, sex was 555. Like, sex was the cure to everything, and it wasn't. But that's how it was between us, because that's how he correlated it. When he needed to solve something, oh, I'll just go have sex and I'll be good. No. No. Oh, okay. It finally came back to me. What I was talking about earlier that's significant to this. It took a while, but it finally came back. Okay, because it's significant to what I'm saying right now. So I've been R-worded multiple times throughout my life, right? By family, by friends of the family, sold out to random people. And I'm talking about as a kid, 44. I'm talking about as a child. Started at under 6. It started under 6. It started somewhere in there, under 6, and it kept going until I was 16 or 17. But I don't know when the selling stopped. I can't remember. But the actual assault kept going until 16 or 17. One day, me and him was in the middle of doing it, right? 5:15, and I already didn't want to do it anyway that day, but you know, because you love somebody, it's like, hell, you know, I'd rather you get it from me than somebody else. But at the time, I did not know boundaries yet, y'all. I didn't, because I was still like, I was growing still, like I'm still young, and nobody ever taught me boundaries. So, the way they taught me boundaries was 45. The way they taught me boundaries was that I had none. I had to let people step over my boundaries. I had to let people get what they wanted out of me, type thing. 5. But one day, me and him was in the middle of doing it, and I had a trigger. Like, I was triggered, and I remembered, like, a scene of me getting R-worded. And he was in the middle of doing his thing, you know, and I started pushing him off of me, like 6:16, like, get off, like, started fighting with him, and he like, what the, like, hold up, because you're making me feel like I'm R-wording you, right? And like, I just went silent. I just shut down, and he kept asking me, like, what's wrong? Like, baby, are you okay? Like, what's going on? What happened? Like, because I did not tell him that I was being R-worded. This whole time, our whole relationship, I did not tell him. Our whole 46, our whole relationship up until this point, I did not tell him. I wound up telling him, but I did not tell him up to this point. And eventually he got it out of me. Eventually I told him, like, I remembered a scene of me being R-worded or whatever. And for that night, 7:07, he didn't want to do it no more. He was just like, no, like, he was more concerned about how I'm feeling than he was to get his rocks off. 7:17. And once I told him who the person, one of the people were that was doing it, he tried to fight him. He was like, oh no, I'm about to beat the crap out this man, like, because he shouldn't be doing that. So that's significant to y'all. So one of y'all could have been R-worded, and your masculine knows. Either you didn't tell him, but he knows, or you did tell him and he knows. But that's significant to y'all relationship. 47. So if that happened between y'all two, where he knows about it from you telling him, or he found out, you know, if he knows about it from you telling him, if you've been R-worded, basically, between any time that you know this masculine, or even before, but he knows about it, this is extra confirmation that that part is for you. This whole story might not be, but that part for sure is for you. 8:18. Take what parts of the story resonate for you. Not everything is going to resonate, and that's okay, because we got many other stories, and there's many energies in this world. But that's significant. So whoever this masculine is, like, this masculine just, or feminine, they made a lot of mistakes in their life. They're not proud of it. When they look back on what they did, a black truck could be significant, because some random black truck just parked in front of my house. What the fuck? But yeah, they look back on what they did to you. They regret it. They feel ashamed for what they did. They feel like crap, actually, for what they did. They also want you to know, like, they never intended to hurt you. 9:19. But they were not the man or the woman that you needed, because they were still a child, because they had their own trauma that they didn't heal. And even if y'all didn't meet till like 19, 20, somewhere in there, you know, 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there, they were still a child, because their mindset was still a child's mindset. They were taught to not value women to mistreat them, to you do what you want with them. 49, you do whatever you want with them or whatever, and they gotta listen to you. And they were never taught how to properly nurture their woman, so they had to learn. And they've been through karmic stuff just like you've been through karmic stuff. You were dealing with karmics, they were dealing with karmics. Karmic land, okay? Karmic land. I don't really like talking on karmics like that, because like a lot of times people be calling other people karmics for normal life stuff, like you struggling with bills, struggling with food, struggling with taking care of your child. That does not make you a karmic. But a lot of times people call you a karmic for that, and I'm like, no. To me, karmics is the people that's trying to do spell work on you, trying to use you for all your money, trying to block your blessings, trying to go around telling everybody lies on you to try to tarnish your name, try to take you out of here for money, 50-50. Those are karmics to me. Not because you're struggling to pay a bill. Not because you're having issues with your health. That is not a karmic to me. Like, everybody go through issues with their health at some point. Now, if this is a person that knows 111, they have like HIV, AIDS, stuff like that, and they purposely going around to destroy somebody's life, that's a karmic. Now, they yell. But this person that I'm talking about is not a karmic. Y'all just wound up. Y'all were in karmic energy. Both of y'all was. Because everybody then started in karmic energy. I don't care what you say. You started in karmic energy, because every soul has lessons to learn. So you did not come down here just, oh. No. You went through your shit too. But you got out of it. You changed your life and you became better. And that's what 5151, and that's what this masculine is trying to tell you. I am getting out of it currently, or he's already out of it. But whichever stage they're at, they're changing their life for the better to be with you, so they can be the man that you need. They can be the woman that you need, so they can be emotionally available, so you guys can heal together, so you guys can produce other children on high frequency. Even the children 212, even the children that y'all already have here, 222, they want to have them grow up in a loving, caring environment, so they can have high frequency energy, so they can do great in life, so they can become the stars that they're meant to be, 234 or whatever, so they can fulfill their missions here that they're supposed to fulfill. They want to spoil you, they want to love on you, they want to treat you like the world is yours type thing. But dang, this thing got kind of long. 52 minutes, y'all. I thought I wasn't gonna do it this long. I thought I was gonna come off in here and do something short, like 30 some minutes, and we'd be out. But no, this masculine was like, nah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. And yes, that's what he or she is saying to you. We gotta talk. Like, okay, whatever masculine this is or feminine, they over here like, look, I know what I did to you. We're going to have a conversation about it. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk about it. You can yell. You can scream. You can throw fists if you want to. Don't be abusive. Do not be abusive. I am never okay with that. 333. But what he's meaning, you want to pound your little hands on his chest or whatever. That's okay. If you want to yell in his chest, if you want to cry, whatever you want to do, he doesn't care. Get it out. Because at the end of the day, 53, he's not running from you no more. And he knows he got to face you. He knows you deserve an apology. He knows they could really love bumping their music. And a purple car is significant. He could be over here like, look, okay, come on, connect and tell it. He's sitting down like, look, I know you got an issue with me, but at the end of the day, we love each other. Like, yeah, I did this, yeah, I did that. You want to cuss me out? Cuss me out. You want to drag me? Drag me. But at the end of the day, like I told you, I really changed and I meant what I said. And I'm not going nowhere, because I belong to you. You belong to me. So let bygones be bygones. Fo. But he knows that he needs to give you that moment of release. He knows that he owes you that much to let you get it off your chest. Now, if you're at a healed point, then you can get it off your chest without being defensive. But if you still got some more healing to do, go ahead. Some of y'all do. Because I got a little healing to do too. Because I be 55 or 15. I be quick to be like, what? What you say to me? Like, I do. I be quick to snap on. Lights on, lights off. Like, what you mean? And what's crazy is when I was younger, I didn't used to be like that. Because I was always taught that my voice didn't matter, you know. So I was more closed off and I wouldn't be confrontational, none of that. But now when it comes to respecting my boundaries, what's up? Like, you gonna respect them. And he knows that too, that he needs to respect your boundaries. 555. That's important to him too. He knows he need to respect your boundaries. He knows that if you already got a child here that don't belong to him, he knows he need to be a great example to that child. She needs to be a great example to that child. Okay, now I'm seeing Brandon at the bus stop. Y'all, when me and him got separated, I'm seeing multiple memories. Why are we bringing this up? So, y'all, I keep messing up my skirt with these dang bracelets. They keep pulling like my skirt or whatever. But all right, me and Brandon got separated, right? He got sent with his dad. This man, I seen him on the bus stop, and when I seen him, he had his little outfit on, looked like he was a sergeant or something. I was like, okay, I see you. So this person could be like real stylish. This person could be on a grown man, grown woman type shit. And y'all know that's a different type of fine. Now we got the hood boys, hood girls, whatever. They be looking cute. But when you get that grown woman, grown man type look, sexy. Oh baby, they killing the game. And y'all know. For my people that's a little bit older or y'all more mature, y'all know that type of sexy is different. That type of sexy hit different. Like, that's handsome. That's beautiful. They stepping. They putting their foot on people's neck and didn't come to play. They give off boss energy. He over here like, I'm alpha. She over here like, I'm alpha. Like that king and queen energy I was talking about earlier. That king and queen status. Like, they did not come to play. They did not come to play. Okay, so I need to say something about the other memory that I'm having right now. So when me and Brandon were younger, 57, they definitely tried to keep us apart a lot, but we kept back together. One day, his mama decided that she wanted to send him off with his daddy, and the night before he told me. And we stayed up super late on the phone talking. He was on his balcony, 818. I was on my balcony. And our apartments was near each other. He was upstairs, I was downstairs. But we would be on the phone and we'll be outside looking at each other. It used to be so sweet. But the very next day, his daddy came and got him. And y'all, I was looking out the window. And my heart broke. Like, I was crying so much. I had my hand on the window or whatever, and tears was rolling out my eyes. I'm like, my baby. My baby is gone. Like, I'm never going to see him again. Like, I was so just, I was out of there. Like, I was like, my baby, how you do this to me? But the day that I seen him on the bus that I was talking about, that was after that. So I thought I would never see him again, but I seen him again. And me and him, we couldn't talk as much as we used to when he went with his dad. But eventually, he came back. He was banned from the apartments that I lived in, and he did not care. He still pulled up because everybody he knew was over there. So he was like, I'm coming back. What you mean? But I guess that was significant too for me to say to y'all, And also, I remember when I was younger, so you really could be this person's first baby mama or they only baby mama, and y'all could have a child that did, yeah, my phone just went off. Y'all could have a child that didn't make it. And with that, my condolences, baby, like for real. Because if we want to be technical, I am his first baby mama. Because I just remembered when I was younger, I told him about me being pregnant, but the baby, sadly, it's not here. Ooh. Ooh. But usually, we don't. And I'm seeing somebody with a red shirt. And I don't know if y'all remember, but earlier in the message, I said when I met him, the day I met him, he had on a red turtleneck long sleeve. So that, yes, this is significant for real. Extra confirmation. But usually we try to say whoever you got kids with is your baby mama, baby daddy, not the person who the baby didn't make it. But shit, in this case, we're including them. They're significant. 101. Dang, I seen 010101. Okay, so 3. You can have 3 kids. He could have 3 kids. 111. Or the person that you or he is dating could have 3 kids. Oh shoot, that's significant. But yeah, 1, 2, 3. I definitely forgot about that because I was young, so I definitely forgot that I had a baby with him. Y'all, I don't really want to tap into that. Like, I don't. Let's not go there because I'm not trying to make nobody cry. 144. Yeah, I tap into that to myself. Like, just somebody could really love rubbing their leg, man. Because I'm over here, and my ear just went off when I said that. So, yeah, somebody definitely rubs their leg a lot. But, y'all, okay, so this is the message. I'm going to go ahead and dip on out because I've been on here for an hour. And I wasn't even supposed to be on here for an hour. This is actually pre-recorded anyway, but I wasn't supposed to be talking this long. 122. But I love you guys. Continue healing. Continue working on yourself. If you want this to come into fruition, both parties have to be ready. So it doesn't matter if only you are ready. If they're not ready, 2, 3, 4, you won't come into union. If they betrayed you in a way to where they're not allowed it to come back, because my person did betray me by sleeping with somebody. Well, my ex did betray me by sleeping with somebody that he should have never touched. So yeah, that could be significant too. So like maybe somebody slept with your best friend or a cousin or a sister or a brother. Like I said, if you're a male, flip the roles, it'll be a brother, but still a cousin or a best friend for you too. So yeah, that could be another reason why you just like no. But if this is something that you really want and it's good for you and they're actually your person, it will happen no matter what. Y'all will always come into union as long as both parties are ready. But if this is not your person, 333, it won't ever come into union. And now if magic is being done to keep him away from you or you away from him, because that's what happened with us when me and Brandon was younger, magic was used to split us up as well, to make him continuously cheat, do me dirty, whatever. Then when we became adults, magic was used to keep us away as well and keep him stuck in a certain frequency, so I would never choose him. So yeah, I also had people copying me, 404, 407. Also, so yeah, definitely could be a sister, because my sister's birthday is 404. So it definitely could be a sister slept with somebody or using magic. Whether it's your sister, his sister, they sister, bestie sister, whoever the fuck, you could just call them sister. But or brother, like I said, if you're male, flip the roles. But I also had copycats dressing like me, acting like me to keep my person interested in them. to make it seem like they were the better fit for them, and I wasn't. Magic was used to put 444 to put like an illusion over him to think that that was a person, but it wasn't, and it's not. And also another thing, like I said, if it's your person and they're meant to be with you this life, they will always come to you, whether 505, whether it's now or later. Because think about with me and Brandon, it's been, my son about to be 5. So I want to say like over 10 years. Over 10 years. We've been dealing with this. So I'm not saying he my person. I'm like using that as an example. So, like y'all just 535. Y'all. Somebody 35. That just popped up in my head. 42, 41, 19, 21, 26. Janice, Janny, Rochelle, Kendrick, Tina Turner. Hi, baby. 55. Or somebody could call you Tina Turner. Somebody's last name could be Turner, Tasha. A lot of T's. Tanisha, Sarah, Jacqueline, Jamie, Janet. I can't remember if I already said Janet. Janice, Todd, Timothy. Dang, y'all, I was trying to end it, and now I'm starting to get names. Brandon is significant to somebody, too. So, one of y'all out there named Brandon watching me, or your person's name is Brandon. Brendan. Dose? Is that Dose I'm seeing, or Dose? I'm making that face because I don't know how to say the name, y'all. Not because the name is crazy to me. I just don't. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Like what? Red. I'm seeing somebody write in ink. Red ink. So that could be significant. So somebody could be doing spell work and writing it in red ink. Or red is somebody's favorite color. Somebody got a red pen. Yeah. Somebody is doing spell work and writing it in red ink. Because I just remembered I drew Brandon's name in red ink when I was little. So somebody could definitely be doing magic. Somebody could have made your person scared of you, thinking that you're doing magic on them to try to harm them, when you could be doing protection magic, or you could just be praying, speaking protection over this person's life. They could have made this person think you want them for money, because now I'm seeing my money card in my head. Somebody's pregnant. Somebody trying to get pregnant again. Somebody gonna lose a child. Damn. Oh, we was just talking about that. Janet. Janet keeps screaming in my head. I can't remember if I said Janet or not, but Janet is here. So maybe somebody on the other side name is Janet, or maybe one of y'all name is Janet. Lucille. Seaweed. Somebody like pigs. Seaweed. Wink, wink. Somebody got a pig nose. Somebody look like a man and they're a woman. Nothing against trans people. The person I'm talking about is not trans. They just look like a man. They not trying to look like a man. They just look like a man. Someone's a twin, or you could have twins. What else? Like, someone could love The Rock too. 919. Or you miss your grandma or mama rocking you like this. Or shoot, this masculine. I'm seeing this masculine hold you while you break down crying and he rocking you. So like, yeah, some of y'all really got hurt. Extremely hurt. by these people. And I can feel that, baby, because now, like, all this pain, your heart chakra could be closed off. You need to release some more. Open your heart up to love, too. That could be something blocking your union, your heart chakra. Because a lot of times we like to say it's magic, but it really be us. We be blocking ourselves. Magic ain't got as much control over a person as y'all think it is if it's your person. Like, they can only do it so long, 10-10. They can only do it so long before it be knocked out. But your person has to be willing to leave. You know, your person has to become better on their own for the magic to stop working, you know. Somebody did find out they had magic being done on them. And this masculine is pissed. Somebody felt like they wasted years. And I'm staring out a window. So you could be really waiting on this masculine. Or this masculine is waiting on you. This masculine or you could love to stare out the window to think. Birds are significant. Brown. Apartments. Chimneys. Somebody has a specific thing in their kitchen. Chandelier. I didn't know what it was called, y'all. 111. I didn't know what it was called, so I called it a thing. Somebody could say that when you don't know what something called, you love to call it a thing. Like that thingy over there. What's that thing right there? Butterflies is significant. Blue is significant. Water, ocean, trips, vacations. Vacations. B-A-E-cations. Slippers are significant. Like little house shoes, little fuzzy shoes are significant. Pink. Dark is significant. Like somebody's energy could have been very dark. Like I told y'all, like he told me some dark ass secrets. Somebody's trying to get back to the light. So yeah, confirmation that this masculine or feminine is trying to be where they need to be. You are this person's light in the darkness. And I'm starting to get a cold chill. Like I feel cold air right here in front of me. So your person's energy is always around you. 1222, 1223, 122, 123. In significance, a lot. 1213 is significant. 15 and 16. So I'll just say 12 through 16 is significant. A black car. Black trucks, period. Black and gray trucks are significant. Maroon is significant. Can I be done, y'all? Like, let me go. I'm trying to end it. Tabletops is significant. Ooh, y'all be fucking on the table. Y'all nasty. 1303. Y'all nasty. I don't want to see that. I want to see somebody get busted open on the table. Like, okay. It's one of those, we can get it anywhere. What is that song? Is it by, who is it by? I don't think it's by 112. Maybe it is. It's called Anywhere, though. Go listen to that song. It's significant. What? Oh, I don't know. Blue is significant. He loved the way you taste. That's significant. He loved you, writing him, you the best he ever had. Okay, so for people that got kids with somebody else and not with you, or it could be with you, but I'm specifically picking up on someone who got killed, kids. Oh, somebody got killed. Or somebody tried to kill this masculine or feminine, or you. They could have killed somebody else in this person's family, but I'm specifically picking up on a person that got kids with the karmic. Yeah, the karmic. You're the best he ever had. That karmic ain't better than you to him. Like, you're still the best he ever had. No matter how many women or men he go through, you're still the best. And yeah, somebody's definitely pregnant because I'm feeling kicking, phantom kicks in my stomach right now. Like, Somebody is definitely pregnant. And I'm starting to go in the direction of my pendulum, like in a circle. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm rocking in a circle. So twins are definitely significant. A white car is significant. All right, love lights. I'm going to exit up out of here because I'm doing too much. It's 1:15. I love y'all. I will see y'all later on the next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, please, and follow. Everything you guys do for me is highly appreciated. 1515. Love you.